Wanting to run Deepseek v4 on your local Mac to try to learn about LLMs and coding agents without running up your bill? Well, if so, you're in luck, because the creative Redis just dropped a brand new project that's a masterclass in local LLM optimization. It's called DS4. DS4 is a native, high-performance inference engine built specifically for the Deepseek v4 Flash model. It's not a generic runner. It's hand-tuned for Apple Silicon Metal. Now, why do you care? Well, firstly, it performs something called asymmetrical 2-bit quant. That means that it quantizes the mixture of experts model but keeps the core weights precise. What that basically means is it gives you high compression with minimal brain drain, so the model is smarter. Secondly, persistence. It keeps track of the KV cache and optimizes it as a first-class citizen. That means you can store it on disk with a 1 million token context and actually resume it instantly. Third thing, it's agent ready, which is a problem with a lot of these models. It actually is ready to run as an agent harness plugged into something like Claude Code or, in my case, Open Code. Now, they made getting started really, really easy. Let me show you. First thing you're going to want to do is clone the DS4 repository. Now, I already have it on my machine to save time. When you go in there, you're going to see all the files that you find in the GitHub repository. The one that you want to run is a command called make. Now, this is for Metal only, for Apple Silicon, right? If you want to do NVIDIA, you can run the other commands for that. Now, once you've done that, you're going to need to download the model of your choice. Now, if your last name is Moneybags and you live on a private yacht, then you're going to want to do the Q4 iMatrix model. Now, for those of us mere mortals who have 128 or 96 gigs of RAM, you're going to get better results with the Q2 model, which has a deeper compression and runs better on these types of systems. Now, that is going to take a long time to download because it's about 80 gigs, but it's worth it. Then once you do that, you're going to want to start the DS4 server. This is the inference engine that is going to answer your AI coding agent. So we'll get that started. Now, the next thing that you're going to want to do is configure your coding agent of choice, which really just means either you configure Open Code or Claude Code or some other system to use this so you can do some agentic coding tasks. Now, I personally like using Open Code for this kind of thing, and I'm going to go ahead and add the DS4 provider, which is Deepseek 4 Flash, and then make sure you don't forget this agent section down here, because that's going to let all the tools and other fun stuff happen. Now, once I've done that, I can start Open Code normally, if I can type correctly. And then I'm going to go and switch models, go to Deepseek 4 Flash local, and then I can do whatever I want. Anyway, I hope this was helpful, and hopefully you can save some money running your own version of Deepseek 4, and thank you to the team for making this easy for the rest of us. Check out the link below to get to their GitHub.